Hello everyone, welcome back to Flourish You. This is the part 3 of the HTML series, and in this video I'm going to be looking at how to style our image using the width and then the height properties. Now let's get into it. Now in the last video we added this image. It's lovely, but we want to add more and then style it. Now to do that you need to upload your image on your web lab server. As you can see from the last video, we uploaded this image and this image on our web lab server, but we need to upload more so that we can put it on our page. To do that, you're going to click on add image and then you're going to upload. By now you should have downloaded your images. I downloaded one, which is image 3. Just go online and download your images. It's as simple as that. I did that in the previous video. You can click on the link above to see how to download images on Google. Alright, so click on upload file again, and then I'll put in the fourth one. So I have all my assets ready, all my image assets ready. Alright, now let's go back to the page. Now, how do we add? Let's go back to the main page. The index.html page is the main page on your website. That's the first thing that will show if anybody wants to check your website or web page. Now that's index.html. Now you can have more images. I'm going to be showing you how to do that. But for now, let's still focus on HTML on the index page. Now let's first, change the size and then the height of this particular image, and then we'll add more. So to do that, you're going to use style, just like we did for H1. We use the style method, and then we declare the properties, the property, and then the value. Now the same way also you're going to do for this self-closing tag. Alright, so you're going to declare the styling method, and then you're going to declare the properties. Now don't forget that this is an attribute called src, which stands for source. Where are you getting your images from? And then the alt word is alternate, that is telling you that if your image is not showing, then I want you to present this words inside the quotation mark. Now let me give an example. So if I just drop this and then check my page right now, you can see the image is not showing, but the description is showing, because it's saying that, okay, if the image is not showing, please, I need you to show me these words, so that the user is aware that there's an image right there. Maybe probably the server is slow, and then that's why it's not showing. Alright, now let's return back to image 1. Now, how do we style this? To style, you're going to move to the ending point after the quotation mark, put a space, and then you go through the normal process by typing what style. Let's put space, and then, sorry, that's my bad. So we're going to type style. Alright. For some of us, we might prefer to, add a style at the beginning, but I wouldn't advise you to do that for images. I would advise you to do it after your src and alt. So you're going to do it after this. Then you're going to type in what style and equals to sign, quotation mark, and then you put in the properties and the value. Now, in this case, the property is what? Width. Colon, and then you put in the value. Let's say, for example, I wanted to make it 400 pixel wide. Yeah, that's still okay. Okay, let's make it 500 pixel wide. Alright, let's check it out. Okay, 500 pixel wide. Let's make it 400. That's okay. Now we've done the width, and then now let's put in the height. Now you need to declare the height also. Height is equals to, in the quotation marks, and then you put in a value. Sorry, I did this. This is actually wrong. You separate with a semicolon, because we're dealing with multiple. Put a semicolon in between. We're dealing with multiple declaration of inline style method. And from what we did in the previous video, we said if you want to do that, you're going to declare your style equals to, and then the quotation mark, and then you have the property one and the value one, and then you put a semicolon to separate the property one. After separating, you now add on the second property, that's property 2, colon, and then the value 2. And that's what we're going to do right here. So this is property 1, which is width, and then this is the value. Now you're going to put in height, and colon, and the value. Let's say, for example, 300 pixels or 250 pixels, and that's it. That's the width. That's 300 pixels. Okay, so now it's looking a bit portable. That is exactly what we want. You can see now from a very big image, we've reduced it to the size, and that's exactly what I want. So I want you to do the same thing for image 3 and 4. I would want you to add the third image, the second image right after this heading, and also the fourth image right after this heading. You can pause the video to do that before you get back to see how I did it. Alright, well done. If you're able to add the image, that's lovely, that's fantastic. So let me show you how to do it. So it's still the same process. You click on enter, and then you put in your image right here. So to do that, you click on the image you want to add, and then no, I want to add this. Okay, and then this is the code right here for it. Just copy, Control C, and go back to the index.html, and you just paste. Now after pasting, you can change the alternate to my coding teacher or coding teacher. Coding teacher. So as you can see, we have that on our web page. That's it. But also, if you want to reduce the size, you can also style that by typing style equals to quotation, and then you put in your properties. So the first property is what? Width. Let's make the width 400 pixels, just like we did, and set up with a semicolon, and then you do the height. Now let's make that 300 pixels. That's it. So if you do that, it should be a bit portable. You see now, it's looking amazing. Now let's add the third one after this heading. Alright, so to do that, I'll try and write the code out. I don't want to copy out the code, I just want to write it out so that you can understand. So the first thing you need to do is open your tag, img tag, and close it. Now this is how self-closing tag looks like. See, they don't have the proper, you're not supposed to write it like this. It's wrong to write it like this. img, and now if you did it like this, that will be wrong. Even this is already showing that it's wrong. So you're not supposed to do it like this, okay? It's a self-closing tag, so you need to just write it this way and then put in the properties. Now the first one is what? SRC. Now what is SRC for this? It's image 4, so we're going to put image 4. No, sorry, image 3. And after that, we want to do the alt. Now for the alt, I'm going to put in why I love coding. Alright, so the next one would be style. So I want to style it, and equals to sign, and then the quotation mark, and then I'll start putting the properties. Width, and that's 400 pixels. Again, let's make it 400 pixels. We want everything to be of the same size, and the height would be 300 pixels. Now that's it. So now if you check your page, we've added the images, and then we've been able to change the size and the height of the images. I hope you understand this. Our website is looking a bit cool, but don't worry. Like I said in the previous video, we're going to have a project after the series. So I want you to follow up with me, subscribe to my channel, comment in the comment section below if you have any challenge, any problem, any questions, and I'll be glad to answer every question. All right. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.